In today's video, we're going to go over last minute investments for either an Adidas numbers up promo or no promo at all, because I think regardless of what we get, the market is only going to go one way, and it might be a way that you're not actually thinking. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're new. So guys, as I was saying, this market, regardless of what we get, and by the way, this is being recorded a day before Thursday, so this is being recorded the afternoon before you're seeing this video. However, I just don't think it matters whether we get an Adidas numbers up promo or not, because this promo is very, very dead, and I don't think any players that come into the next team will really move the market whatsoever. And if we are to get no promo, this will just further enhance what I think the market will end up doing this weekend anyways. Keep in mind, this weekend is not going to be Team 2 weekend. It's not going to be a no promo weekend. This is Black Friday Eve weekend, which means that the market may move a little more differently. So we're going to talk about kind of what I'm expecting and what you guys can do to make some coins, as well as just the best buy times for the weekend, because I've been getting a lot of people that want to play this weekend, want to buy some teams for this weekend, but they just don't know the best time to buy with all the panic that we could be getting. So if we head on over to Footbin here, we'll kind of just look at quite a few cards. So some things that I've kind of been noticing over this kind of past week, first off, is a lot of the metas have slowly been coming down. Ronaldo, Mbappe, Messi.
Wrong.
Well, Mbappe has gone the other way because of his Team of the Week card. But some of these cards have been slowly creeping down, as you can see. Cristiano. Slowly creeping down a little bit. Same with some of those other top tier cards. And I think this is going to be something that you might see kind of continue until tomorrow during the promo time. If we are to get no promo, this market will rise up so much because there won't be much packs coming onto the market. There won't be much supply. So you're going to see a lot of people start buying up. And I think this could be very, very good for the market temporarily, because I think you guys can make a decent amount of coins quick. But I do think that later this weekend, we're going to start seeing that initial Black Friday panic come in. It's kind of inevitable at this point that it's going to come out. Obviously, Black Friday is now next week. We're a week away from, the day before. So I'd imagine that you'll likely end up seeing something like that. And even fodder, I think, might start moving a little bit too, kind of going up as well before it, comes down due to panic. Last year we saw, yesterday if you watched the fodder video, you'll see fodder rose up really nicely into Black Friday week until the actual promo dropped and it came back down. I still think that, some of the 84s and 83s are still good buys. We've said it so much. The 84s actually moved up a little bit due to the Insigne SBC, which is kind of weird, but they did end up moving up over this kind of last couple days, and I'd imagine this could be something that maybe will continue. It's actually a very good sign for the market if 84s are starting to move, because that means the supply is starting to kind of dry up. And if we get another weekend of really no promo or just a crappy Team 2, which, to be fair, if we do get a Team 2, I am expecting, I'm kind of expecting the same thing. Maybe one or two usable cards. The rest are going to be kind of not great. The upgrades really weren't too great on a lot of these cards. So I'd imagine it's going to be something kind of like that. So I do think that the market could, kind of move up a significant amount. But as I said, we're likely going to end up seeing that panic kind of come in over this weekend. I think a lot of content creators are really going to start kind of making content. A lot of people are going to start getting panicked. You're going to see Discord saying like, be careful, throwing investments and telling you who to not buy and stuff. And I think, everything we've said in my last two Black Friday videos kind of will come into effect here. You're going to see some of the panic on the top tier cards. You're going to see fodder start to go up as a lot of people start investing. So I think kind of heading into this promo, or this Friday, I guess, look to kind of pick up some of the high rated fodder, I'd say. Now, I would do this at about 6 p.m. UK. Last weekend, we saw the best time to kind of buy was right at promo drop. When we saw that the promo team was crap, everyone started buying from that point on. So I think that's probably your best bet to do. Picking up any of those out of pack meta cards and stuff like that. That is going to be huge. And as I said, even if the promo does come out, even if we do get a Team 2, which EA really haven't said anything, and we haven't seen Team 1 in packs or anything on these cards, the promo was still so bad that cards just rose up anyway. So as I'm saying, that's what I'm expecting. So some specific cards that I'm going to be kind of taking a look at again is really any of the cards on this popular page on Footbin. Any of the out of pack meta cards, I think that'll do very, very well. Vinicius was a card that did super well last week when Friday hit. You'll see on the daily graph, and if you were watching the hourly, you would know that he was a card that ended up moving up a good amount. He ended up going from, I want to say the lowest on that day was about like 280 on the Thursday, 285. And he ended up hitting around like 310, 315 at night before kind of coming down and hitting that daily average. Seems to be down a little bit, but he's kind of set at that very flat rate price. The same kind of thing happened with Salah's cards on that Friday. You know, he just kind of shot right up. And I think a lot of these cards did kind of the same thing. Bamba, Diaby, they all kind of moved very similar, where on the Friday, they ended up kind of just moving up. As you can see here from the Thursday on, you know, Bamba went from, you know, 80k up to 100k. So I'd imagine this will be a trend that you're going to continue to kind of see heading into this weekend, despite what we get. But I really don't think we're going to see a loading screen or anything. Now, I'm going to release this video a little earlier. If we are to get something crazy on Thursday after content time, there will be a second upload for Thursday. But as of right now, I don't know. I don't think we're going to see too much. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the UCL cards, because I think this weekend it might be time to buy, especially on this Friday period. We are seeing these cards already start taking off, so if you guys can buy during rewards time or anything, I think it's a really good shout. We got Champions League next week. A lot of these cards are getting hyped up on TikTok, and I can only imagine that this trend will continue. So definitely kind of take a look at some of these road to the knockout cards, because these ones are going to move a considerable amount. I mean, take a look at a card like Mukiele, for example. This guy cannot upgrade. He is not going to upgrade. Leipzig are not going to win that group or get the wins. And the card has gone from 50k up to 65k. So I think a lot of the hype on these cards is just ridiculous. I can't even explain why. I don't know why. But these cards are just moving so much. And same with the ones to watch cards. Although, to be fair, I probably wouldn't touch the ones to watch cards, because I think a lot of them are starting to kind of move up a little too much for my liking anyways. There's a lot of just those TikTok investors, those free Discord investors. So many of them have started pumping cards up like crazy. I just don't think it's really worth it. And now a lot of them are obviously getting close to their upgrades. Alaba and Malin are very close to their upgrades. But just take a look at Malin's card, for example, guys. He's already shot up a good amount. And I just think that if you guys can scoop up any panic, it might be a good idea. But you can see this card, he's just taking a second wind, and it's just ridiculous, honestly. There's not really a real reason for it aside from that upgrade. But if you guys are holding these cards, which I know some of you guys are, some of you are coming into my stream saying you pick some up, make sure you guys sell into the hype and sell before the match days begin, because, you know, you guys really do run the risk of potentially, you know, losing coins if you hold on for too long. Now, Alaba will be moving up to an 87, which, you know, he's actually a decent center back. And let's say Real Madrid do end up winning this weekend, you know, they're up 2-0 at halftime or something. This card will be very high in price. But I will tell you that after the game, or when he gets his upgrade, you'll end up seeing this card come down a good amount. So just be careful with that, because I don't want you guys to lose coins on these kind of live cards. Always sell in the hype, okay? As far as these numbers up cards go, I mean, personally, I'm not a huge fan of many of them. Jota, I still think is just a little too expensive. I think Felix is expensive. Now, João Felix will probably be a card that rises out of packs. The rest of them, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. The only cards I'd really consider picking up is Neuhaus here, or even Diawara, because I think just at discard price, they're just kind of too low for promo cards. Even Fabian here. All it takes is an SBC that requires numbers up cards or something like that. It never hurts to just store one of each in your club. And when any kind of SBCs come out that require like a promo card or something, you'll end up seeing that card will go up a good amount. As I said, my kind of basis for this weekend, I think, is just the market's really only going to go up. I don't think anything's going to come out, and I think it's better for the market anyways, because by next weekend, by next Monday, you will see the market completely reverse, and we will start to see a really kind of big Black Friday panic begin, especially in the lead up to that Black Friday promo. You probably see fodder get heavily invested in, so that's probably my best bet in kind of getting into some fodder beforehand. Look to sell in the hype on like a Wednesday or Thursday and rebuy on Friday or something like that next week. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. It's much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.